Now, we're talking softball here today with one of the players of the Australian women's softball team, Kate Quigley. Now, Kate, I've noticed there's a few different versions of softball being played here this morning. Can you run me through the different versions?
Yeah, sure. There's softball out here this morning for all different ages, under the age of 12 really. We have blast ball as the first one. That's from ages 4 to 7. And it's a modified game where there's only one base and the participants hit the ball off the tee, so they don't need to worry about watching the pitch coming in or anything like that. And they run towards a base, and if a child picks up the ball and yells blast before they make it to first, then they're out. So it's introducing out and safe, but it's not as competitive as the real game.
So that one's nice and easy for the little ones.
Sure is, 4 to 7, yeah.
And what's next?
Next, they move to T-ball. So it's similar to blast ball, but you have the bases this time, first, second, third and home. You hit the ball off the tee and it's just the same thing. The ball has to beat the runner to the base they're running to and they'll be out. So it's similar to softball, the real game, but just with the tee.
And finally, mod ball?
Mod ball, so that's similar to T-ball, but every now and then they'll pitch the ball as well. So they'll put someone in the middle, they'll underarm the ball, and the batter will actually have to try to hit the moving pitch. So that's a little bit tougher. That's for 10 to 12-year-olds.
Great. Now, Kate, how old were you when you first started playing softball?
I was 4 years old when I started playing T-ball, and then moved into softball about the age of 6.
And what attracted you to the game of softball?
My sisters played and my parents both played, and we lived just near a softball field, so that's what got us down there initially.
Now, I can imagine as a representative of Australia, it's probably taken you to all sorts of interesting places in different countries.
Yeah, my first tour was in 2003 to Japan. So that was the first country that I went to, and then I picked up a scholarship for softball in America. So I lived in Florida for 2 years and went to university over there.
Now, the Australian women's team, it's called Aussie Spirit. How are they doing?
Number 2 in the world, silver medal in Athens, and we've just been on tour for 3 months and retained that position as second in the world.
Well
so we're
done.
looking pretty good.
And what's up for them next?
The World Championships next year in August in Beijing.
Paul Maisie is vice-captain of the Australian men's softball team. Now, Paul, I guess there's a lot of parents out there that might perceive softball as a female sport, but there seems to be lots of boys playing it and doing very well.
Well, that's right, and there's a lot of boys all over Australia and quite all over the world who are playing softball. And our team, our under-19 men's team, are world champions, so they're quite high up in the world at softball in the men's side of things.
And how old were you when you first started playing softball?
I started playing softball when I was in primary school, and I loved the game so much, the different varieties of the batting, fielding, all those kinds of things, and joined a club, and here I am now.
Now, what attracted you to softball compared to other sports that you may have come across at school?
I think what I liked about it was the team atmosphere. I liked the fact that everyone got to have a bat and it didn't take 5 hours like a game like cricket. So in a couple hours, 4 or 5 turns of bat and you got to play every spot in the field, and I think that's what I enjoyed the most.
Now, the Steelers, they're the Australian men's softball team. How are they doing?
We're doing really well, actually. We've just finished 3rd in the World Championships held in Christchurch, New Zealand. So a bronze medal there. We're very excited about that. And we're looking to the future where we're going to be playing a Commonwealth Championship right here at Altona. It's in line with the Commonwealth Games, and I guess we're hoping to go 1 or maybe even 2 better than 3rd.
Well, good luck, Paul.
Thank you.